Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel. Let's discover the Mutant Runes together. Introducing the brand new Mutant Runes. Now you can mutate your runes at level 5 or higher to boost 2 stats at the same time. To celebrate the arrival of these runes, you can get one from a special chest right here. So let's start off by opening that special chest and let's see what exactly we get. I kind of already did a video on this, but this is going to be specifically only about this content, alright? So speed and life. Power and life, speed and speed, or life and speed, stamina and power and life. So these mutant runes are just a way for us to boost our monster stats. Well, like that main rune you see right here, like this is stamina, and then the power is a secondary effect. So let's see specifically what they do. So if you've updated your game, you should have noticed an update to the runes building. There is now a mutate section, and in this mutate section, this is where you can mutate your runes essentially. But first, let's go to equipped and let's see what this new mutant rune hype is all about. Increases monster stamina by 80% and strength by 3%. 3%, speed by 2%, life by 10%. I am really going to be loving these strength runes. I think they're gonna help so much, especially for your like weak attackers. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. And let's see, this stamina and power, like we can start thinking about all the possibilities where these can go. Like for example, an extra turn monster, right? A Voltic, a Xyla, a Prince Charmless. They can benefit from a stamina and that extra boost to their strength and then still keep a main strength rune. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? Pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna start off by first removing high level runes because I want to really go in depth in this video. I want to show you guys essentially how much it costs to upgrade, what's the speed to unmutanize them, because you can apparently unmutanize them. We're gonna get a super 10 mutant rune if we can. I don't know, that might be way too difficult because that might require a lot of high level runes. So let's see, we're just gonna start off by removing every single level 10 rune I have on my monsters. Remove, and let's just go through them all. I got some more right here, and look, I have a couple more. Lots of team speed, so this is gonna be great. So I'm realizing now maybe I should have skipped this portion, just done it on the side, but it's fine. So keep in mind there are some rune combinations you can't do. And why do you think you can't do them? Well, because some rune combinations would be too overpowered and they don't want that, right? Like speed and strength, way too powerful. We're always putting speed anyways. Although, to be completely honest, like I wouldn't really care if my main denier had an extra strength boost. I don't think that would make a huge difference. I think if it was speed and life, I honestly like speed and life. I want my main denier to be able to tank more hits. So I don't know, maybe Soldier Point wasn't fully thinking. I guess they were thinking maybe strength and speed for your denier. I mean your attacker, so he can have an extra speed boost. Is that all of them? Have some 6s there. Alright, I think that might be all of them. Or maybe, yeah. So let's see what I can do. I saw a couple of high ones there, but we'll start with this. So well, might as well remove that 9 too. Alright, let's start with a basic mutation. I want to drop the rune I want to mutate, and then it tells me my options. I can mutate power and life, and I can do power and stamina. Alright, let's try a level 5 team speed. And look, you can only do team speed with team speeds, and individual with individual. That's another limitation. So team speed, individual. So team strength, it's team power and life, or team power and stamina. So yeah, it's essentially the same thing. Again, there is no speed version of it. And when we put the speed rune, it's speed and life or speed and stamina. Once again, there is no speed and strength, which is completely fine with me. And as we go, if it's a level 9 rune, you'll notice that you basically need that same level rune, right? In order to mutate, I need to use more level 9 runes. I would have to use a total of, look at the cost, 2 orange runes and 1 life rune. So huge cost, right? Anyhow, if we do a rune that's already mutated, as you can see, to upgrade, you need 3 of the same mutations. So I would need 3 life and speed runes, level 5, to get 1 life and speed level 6 rune. And if I want to split it, I can, and I get my original runes, and that just cost gems. So let's find out how much everything costs right now. So let's do this 6, and we will mutate to anything, doesn't matter. So a level 6 costs 2. We're going to speed that up. I now have a level 6. If I want to split this level 6, it's going to cost 5 gems. If I want to split the level 7, it's going to cost 10 gems. So it's doubling right now. I kind of want to go through every single level, but that might not be necessary. I don't think it's worth wasting all the gems on that. You'll notice that stamina, you can pair it up with all the other runes. You can do stamina and speed, stamina and power, stamina and life. So that's the only one. The other ones you're limited. Yeah, so you can't have a strength and speed combination. Let's see team stamina. Yep, same stuff. Alright, so now let's do the level 10 rune. So a level 10 rune, I would have to mix this with a level 10 stamina or a level 10 speed, which I actually don't have, but just look at those buffs. They are quite amazing. The speed and life will increase a monster speed by 35, which is what a level 10 rune does anyways. But on top of that, it increases a monster life by 21%. And when we're talking ranked up monsters, when we're talking level 130 monsters that have a huge tanky life, that's crazy. This is why I think, like, for a denier who's running 3 speed anyways, like 3 speed in life is gonna be the way to go. They're gonna be hard to kill deniers now. That's essentially it. I seriously think that that's more powerful than speed and strength. Because if I'm facing a Kihaku that has 21% more life, and he has 3, if a Kihaku has 3 of these, he now has 62% more life than he would normally. I would rather him have a strength boost, because that's not going to make a huge difference. So this is quite crazy. And then the stamina, that increased stamina by 43%. That is really good for your monsters, for your deniers that are like stamina guzzlers. What's his face? The water one, Zim Yaya comes to mind. He excessive stamina cost, so yeah, it could really come in handy for monsters like that. And for power, let's see, yeah, 21%. That is huge. Stamina 43, so that's consistent. Let's see if I do have something I can equip, because I want to see how much it costs for a level 5. How much does it cost for a level 5 rune? What monster could potentially have it? Probably a Voltic. Alright, so I looked through everything, and unfortunately I don't have another level 10 rune, so much for that of wanting to do that. I would have to... I guess I could do this real quick. It won't cost too much. I can go to crafting. One thing about the crafting is you can't put mutant runes into the craft pod. You'll notice they're dimmed colored, so you can't do that. But let's change the color of one of my runes. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll speed that up. We shall collect, and now I can mutate. So if we go to the if we go to the mutation, and in the mutation we put in, well, let's see what this does. I can do stamina, increase speed by 10%, strength by 18, and life by 21. Okay, so let's do the speed though. So if I do speed and I mutate, it's going to take 12 hours, and that's, I believe there's a reduction. So it's the same essentially as just crafting a rune for the first time, because normally it would take 24 hours. Alright, we're going to speed it up, and bam, I have my first level 10 mutant rune. Very cool. We're going to collect, and if I want to disband this, it costs 25 gems, which I believe is the same, it's the same cost to just remove. So you can get your level 10 runes back. One thing I'm curious about is in the current rune lords, if I split it, what happens? Do I get points for every single one? Get a level 10 super rune. Get a level 10 super rune. How much does that take? So let's see. Let me put my newfound rune in here. So if I upgrade it, SX, that is the super rune. And I get that by mixing 2 regular runes together. So in total, to get this super speed and stamina level 10 rune, I would need to spend 6 level 10 runes, right? I spent 2 speed and 1 stamina. I would need another 2 speed and 1 stamina. Then when I have those 2, I can upgrade to the super, which increases stamina by 50%. And this, what's this one right here? Let me see. If I go back to equipped, add rune, this one is 43%. So for an extra 7%, is it worth it? Maybe not for stamina, but for life, it could potentially be worth it, depending how big that boost is. I should have probably done life. So I could have done that. But yeah, now we know the costs, right? If you're interested, I really like the fact that you can split them. That's actually pretty cool. I like that Social Point did that. And so yeah, that's honestly pretty much it. I think there's really not much more to show or do. But let's see. Let me really quickly... I want to do 2 things. I want to disband it. Here, let's do this. I have 7,951 points, right? I wonder what would happen if I was to 7,951. If I was to split a rune like this, I get 10. So I got 3 level 7 runes back. Do they all count, or do I get any points? I am still at 7,952 ranking, so no, my score did not increase. So splitting runes does not affect anything whatsoever in terms of the rune lords. So that's good to know. So it's only when you craft a new one, it's only when you craft a new one or when you mutate a new one. If you split, it's just like removing runes. You don't get any points for that. All right, but yeah, now we know some more stuff. And again, here's the team speed. So now essentially, I think that the new meta is going to be a team speed and life holder. You don't really need team speed and stamina that much, like maybe in certain situations, but it's probably going to be team speed and life a lot. Team speed or basic speed and regular life. I seriously feel like that's more powerful than speed and strength. Like, I don't care if my denier has strength or if the enemy denier has strength. I care if he has a super tanky life. So once again, if a denier has 3 of these, that's 63% more life. And let's say one of his allies has 3 of these, 3 team speed and life, that's 8.5 times 3, that's 25.5%, plus the 60, that's approaching 100, that's like 80 something percent extra HP. Throw in another 2 team speed and that's all the enemy monsters have double life, thanks to these extra bonuses. That's crazy. And again, even the attacker with his power and life can have even more life. Dang, yeah, it's basically, that's what I see. I wonder if anyone, so right now we're in a war on my other accounts. Let's see how that's going. Yeah, so check it out. Look what's being run. Strength and life, speed and life. They have some of those those super runes. But yeah, that's all you need. Speed and life. That is the new meta. I really think if speed and strength was to be introduced, I don't think that would be such an absurd combination. I think speed, let me scout this base. I think speed and life is way more menacing. Look at that HP. That's not even a 130 done. That's a 115. Look at that HP. My goodness. Almost 100k. Almost 100k. And again, that's a total of 63%. Oh no, one of them is level 8. That's 21, that's 42, and 12, that's 64. 64. This is an attacker. This is an attacker, guys, that has 106k HP. Thanks to the power and life level 10, power and life level 10, speed and life level 10. He has an extra 63% boost. And then Dun Ra has super speed and stamina, super life and power, life and speed. But my goodness, gosh, yeah, that is going to be the new meta. It's life, I don't know, life is way more significant than strength on a denier, for sure. But yeah, overall, I'm actually really excited about the Mutant Runes. I'm eager to try them out, especially with all the level 5 runes I have over my accounts and lots of level 6 runes I have. Thanks to the rune experience, the new rune dungeons being so generous with the level 4 and 5 and 6 runes you get, I'm really going to like the Mutant Runes, and they could give you an advantage, right? And so I'm looking forward to where my account will be in 1 month or in 2 months, and seeing how many Mutant Runes I have, if I've even utilized them, if I'm seeing the enemies really utilize them. Because obviously the players that spend a lot, have a lot of level 10 runes, are going to be able to benefit from this initially, but over time, hopefully more and more players will start to use them, and that extra like little boost comes in handy. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But the reason in my opinion, that life is gonna dominate, like guys, check this out. If you put a power in life, your life goes up by 4%, right? If you do the life and power, strength goes up by 3%. So you're always getting a bigger advantage with the life than with something else, than with like the strength or the stamina doesn't really do much. So I don't know, it just makes me wonder if Social Point did the right thing by not allowing speed and strength, but instead allowing speed and life, because to me that looks more overpowered. It seriously does. Like we just saw with the recent example I showed you. Like, how bad would have speed and life been? Maybe not that bad. Strength and speed, honestly, also not that bad, really. Maybe the team ones, if it was, no, because you can't mix individual. If it was like single strength and team speed, yeah, that'd be overpowered. But single speed and strength doesn't seem overpowered to me. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I was thinking I could do more and like make all these fancy combinations, but I didn't have as many runes as I thought I did. So we'll leave it at that. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the Mutant Runes. Do you think that speed and power single speed and power would have really been that overpowered? Or do you think Social Point should allow that combination? And what do you think about single speed and life, or even team speed and team life. Do you think maybe that's too powerful? Maybe that should be removed? I don't know, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.